Hey everyone, welcome to this video. We are going to be doing a pranayama exercise, a breathing exercise, and then a quick and short energy exercise, working with tuning into feeling energy, and then some stretches in Yoga Asana. So all you need is a yoga mat. So let's hop on and get started. So we're gonna start in any comfortable seated position. I like to go into easy pose or half lotus, or if you are warmed up, you can go into full lotus. And if you want to sit on a yoga block to lift your sit bones up and helps you keep your back straight, you can. But no matter where you are, just allow your spine to lengthen up through the crown of your head, straightening it, lengthening it, relaxing your shoulders and your arms. Your hands can come on your knees, palms facing up for receiving energy, palms facing down for more grounding energy. You can have your eyes closed. And just start to focus on the breath. And try to breathe evenly through both nostrils on the inhalation and exhalation. So you're breathing in deeply through both nostrils, exhaling fully through both nostrils. And with each inhale, you grow a little bit taller. And each exhale, your shoulders get a little bit more relaxed. Now go ahead and take your left hand and place it over your heart or anywhere on your chest. Your right hand goes on your lower belly. So we're going to start a two-part breathing exercise. It's really simple. You just breathe in and you fill up your belly first, and then you fill up your chest, and then you exhale your chest first, and then you exhale the belly. So you're breathing in, part one is into your belly, part two is into your chest. Exhale your chest first, part one, and then your belly, part two. Continue this. Inhale, breathe into that right hand first, and then breathe into the left hand. Exhaling the left hand, the chest first, and then the right hand, the belly. Maybe start to deepen the breath. And notice how the longer you do this, the more you realize that there are different areas of your body that you can breathe into. So you're not just limited to the lungs or the chest. You can breathe into your belly, you can breathe into your chest, you can breathe into your throat, you can breathe into your shoulders, and you can exhale fully, allowing yourself to breathe in even deeper. Three more rounds right here. And then you can relax your hands back down onto your knees or by your sides, in your lap, whatever's comfortable. Allow your shoulders to be completely relaxed. Notice the energy moving down your arms and in your hands. There might be even a pulsing sensation in your hands. Just notice it. And so the next exercise that we are going to do is just simply noticing energy in our hands and really bringing the power to understanding that you're able to heal yourself by calling in and pulling in different frequencies, and you have the ability to feel happy at any time or feel love anytime or any emotion or feeling, because each emotion or each feeling is a certain frequency, and so we can pull in that frequency, bringing intention into it, notice it, feel it, and allow that to be in our energy field. So, for example, stay in a nice, comfortable, seated position. It's going to be like this. We're going to focus on bringing the energy and the frequency of love into our left hand. So it's coming into our left hand. So you can have your hands on your knees, palms facing up. Your hands can be cupped slightly or just flat open, whatever feels right for you. I like to have mine slightly cupped. And I'm just imagining the frequency of love. If love were a bubble of energy, just a little ball of floating energy, make it go into your left hand. Even if you think it's just your imagination, just notice the feelings and the sensations of love in your left hand. It might take you a while, or you might feel something right away. It might be a tingling sensation, it might be a warm sensation, it might be a light sensation, like it feels light or heavy. For me, it feels like a light sensation, like a very light weight, with a little bit of tingle, a little bit of heat. And you can stay here for a while and just focus on just the intention and the feeling and the sensation of it being in your left hand. You can pause the video and continue to focus on that. Or if you're ready to move on, if you have felt it in your left hand, even if it's just a little bit of heat, a temperature change, just feel it, just notice it, imagine it. If you're ready to move on, we're going to take that frequency of love. It's going to travel up your left hand, if you can feel it, travel up your left hand through the elbow, travel up to the shoulder, and into the heart, right here. Notice it coming up, passing through the heart, and then traveling down the right arm. Now it's coming down all the way down the right arm, and we want to download it all the way into the right hand. So we're transmitting it from the left hand into our heart center and into the right hand. So maybe you can feel it right away. Maybe you're having a hard time feeling it. Try not to get frustrated if you are. Maybe it's like a fast feeling. It's just like a heat, like a whoosh from one side to the other. Any sensation is fine. You're not doing it wrong. And just notice the sensations. Notice how it feels. Notice if you can feel the frequency of love in both hands, or if it's only in the right hand now. Can you still feel it in both hands? And once you're ready to move on from that, go ahead and bring your hands almost together. You can still keep them sort of cupped, coming towards a prayer position, but maybe keeping them like 3 inches away from each other. And just see if you can send the frequency back and forth between your palms, your entire hands, your fingertips, whatever the diameter is for you, wherever the energy is coming out of your hands from is totally fine. Just notice the sensations going back and forth, back and forth. And then if you can feel it, see if you can try to control it, the speed of it, or the intensity of it. Just try to play with it. You can even start to slightly kind of turn your hands in like a little circles like this, both of them going in circles. See if you can feel that. Just energy, just feel that energy. And then you can bring your hands out wider and wider and see if you can send the frequencies back and forth still. It's a really good exercise to practice. If you are interested in Reiki, or if you practice Reiki, or maybe if you used to practice Reiki and you got out of it. We're going to relax and let go of that energy portion of this practice. And we're going to go into some Yoga Asana poses. I haven't quite decided which ones yet. Let's start with compass. So compass pose is a pretty deep opening pose, but we're going to start with step 1. So everyone can start here at step 1. So we're in a comfortable, just seated position, legs just kind of folded out in front of you. We're going to leave the left leg bent and relax where it is. The right leg, we're going to pick up the right leg, put the right foot. Okay, we're putting the right foot in the left elbow crease. Right foot, left elbow crease. Cradle this right leg like you're holding a baby, right? Try not to like round and close off the heart and the chest. Keep the heart and the chest open by rolling the shoulders up, back, and down, igniting the upper back, keeping the shoulders on the shoulder blades, pulling the right leg in towards the chest. And you can sway and rock from left to right. Inhale, lengthen your spine up. Exhale, relax the shoulders. Keeping the shoulders ignited, you can still relax them. And then if you're comfortable here, we can move on to step 2. If this is still a deep stretch right here and you don't want to move on yet, stay here, focus on this. If you're ready to move on, this right leg, the right knee, is going to go behind and over the right shoulder. So behind and over the right shoulder. And then try to plant both sitting bones, both hips back down on the mat. And so the left hand is going to grab the top of the right foot, okay? Left hand, top of the right foot. Right hand down on the mat by the side, and start to kick into that that left hand. Kick into the left hand, straighten the leg. Try to pull the left arm. See how the left arm is going behind my ear, behind my head, continuing to send the energy through that right foot. Pressing the energy through the leg. My right hand is only here on the mat for support. I can press the weight of my right leg into my right shoulder, my support arm. Maybe take your gaze up. And to release, start to release the arm first, bending the right knee, bring it back to the seated position, straighten the spine, relax the shoulders, arms by your sides. Focus on the breath, relax. Notice the energy in your hands, at the base of your spine. Yoga is not just about getting into poses or moving quickly or losing weight or being flexible. It's a practice of self-realization, tuning inward. Okay, let's go to the other side. So, compass pose on the other side. Right leg is going to stay on the ground nice and relaxed as if you were in crisscross applesauce. Just let it hang out. Left foot goes into the right elbow crease. Left foot, right elbow crease. Cradle the leg like a baby. Remember, shoulders roll up, back down. Ignite the upper back. Spine is straight. Pull that left leg into the chest. Maybe flex that left foot and press it into your arm, and then press the arm into the foot. So you're pressing the foot into the arm, and you're pressing the arm back into the foot, and you're pulling it into your chest, and your shoulders are relaxed, and your inhales lengthen the spine up through the crown of the head. Exhale, more relaxed. Maybe rock from left to right. And if you want to move on to step 2, left knee over and behind and over the left shoulder. Left hand down for support, right hand on top of the left foot. And start to straighten that left leg. Bringing the right arm, see how my right arm is not coming out in front of my face, behind the ear and behind the head. Pressing the energy through that left heel, the left foot, the left leg. And focus on opening the right side of your body, opening the chest, the heart, pressing the heart forward. Maybe take your gaze up. And slowly releasing the arm first, bending the knee, coming back Everyone to a comfortable seated position. Straight spine and breathe. And just notice like the difference in your body now. We've only done breath work, some energy work, and one pose on each side. And notice how different that you already feel. Is it easier to breathe? All right, we're gonna come into pigeon pose. So a couple options here. I'll show you the first way, and then I'll show you the second way. So before you get into it, watch me. If you already know how to do pigeon, then you can go ahead and just get into it. So we're gonna come into like a plank position or tabletop, whatever is easiest for you. You're gonna take your right leg and you're gonna take your right knee to your right elbow, right ankle to your left wrist. And you're gonna drop the left leg all the way down. So my leg is almost completely parallel with the top of my mat. If that's too much, you can take the foot in towards the hip a little bit. So the right knee is at the right wrist. The left ankle is at the left wrist. I don't know why my brain is not wanting to explain this today. And so you can stay here, you can drop down when you're comfortable, and just start to breathe into that hip. If this is too much, this is option 2. So on your butt, bending that left knee, having the left foot planted on the mat, the right ankle is going to cross over the left leg, the left thigh. Okay? And you can sit up all the way close, pressing the chest towards the legs. If you want to go a little bit deeper, come all the way down to your back, keeping the legs where they are. Interlace your fingers and hands behind the left thigh. Pull that left thigh into your chest, keeping the feet flexed to protect the knees. So either on your back, on your butt, or all the way into full pigeon here. We're just breathing and surrendering. So oftentimes in these poses, we want to get out of them quickly if we are very tight. And it's important to strengthen the mind by telling the mind to just relax and stay in the pose. And we're going to slowly release, and we're going to move to the other side. So if you're on your back or on your butt sitting up in the second position, go ahead and just simply switch sides, switch your legs around. If you're in this version of pigeon, the first one, bring your weight onto your right butt cheek, swing the left leg all the way around out in front of you, swing your whole legs, knees, and hands around into tabletop, and then to plank. And then we're going to switch sides. So then the left knee to left wrist, left ankle to right wrist. That side of my brain is working better, apparently. Drop the right leg all the way down. Open the chest first, open the heart first. Inhale, and then exhale, fold down into pigeon. And if you're on your back or butt, your left leg will be crossing over your right. Your left ankle will be crossing over your right thigh. We're going to release here. So if you're in the first version, come up to your hands. You're in the other versions, plant both feet down on the mat. Everyone transition into downward facing dog. However you get there is totally fine. It doesn't have to look pretty, it doesn't have to be in a specific sequence. So if this is your first downward facing dog of the day, you can keep your knees bent. I don't care about your legs being straight, I care about your back being straight. So you don't want it rounded, you don't want it overarched, you want it flat and straight. And then from here, You start to straighten the legs, the weight of the heels come down, you're pressing your chest back towards your thighs, the crown of the head towards the mat. You're plugging all 10 fingers down into the mat, the root of the thumbs down into the mat, your big toes down into the mat, your pinky toes down into the mat. Bringing your belly button towards your spine. Look between your hands, walk your way up to the top of the mat, forward fold here. I'm just gonna turn to face you guys. So just hang out over your legs. Maybe grab onto opposite elbows and sway from left to right. Inhale, bring your hands to the tops of your shins, half lift. God, my hair is out of control. Really get your spine parallel to the floor. Get your shoulders on the shoulder blades, ignite the upper back. Plug the big toes down into the mat, the pinky toes down into the mat. Roll your inner thighs back, engaging the glutes. Hands to your hips, stand all the way up. Inhale your arms up overhead. Exhale them down by your sides. Palms facing forward, spread the fingers wide. Stack the hips over the ankles, shoulders over the hips. Spine is lengthening up through the crown of the head. And we're going to come into tree pose, but before we do, I want you to close your eyes here. And I want you to count 7 breaths. And focusing on breathing deeply through both nostrils, in and out through both nostrils. 7 breaths. And when you're done with your 7, we're going to come into tree pose. So the weight is going to come into your left foot. Few options here. The right foot comes to either your ankle, using your toes as a kickstand, or your inner calf, or your inner thigh, not the knee, anywhere but the knee. If you're feeling flexible, you can come into half lotus position. And either any position you're at, make sure that right leg or the right foot is pressing into the left leg, and the left leg is pressing back into that right foot. Shoulders roll up, back and down, keeping them on the shoulder blades. The left leg, the left foot, the foundation is strong. If you feel wobbly, spread your toes out wide, plug the big toes down, the pinky toe down, and the heel. When you're ready, inhale the arms up overhead. You can have your palms facing each other. Feel the frequency of love going between your hands. You can bring your arms to cactus arms if you want to bring feelings of confidence. Bringing your elbows to a 90-degree angle, palms facing forward, breathing into the belly and the chest. You can always try prayer hands behind the back. Whatever works for you. Just breathe. If you fall out, it's okay, come back into it. It's not about, yoga is not about, oh, I looked pretty today in my yoga practice. It's about staying in the moment, staying in your practice. So if you fall out, don't get mad, that's ego talking. Just stay in your practice, move back to the breath. Hands together, heart center, and try to gracefully set the right foot down. bringing the weight into the right foot. Maybe you start here with your foundation by spreading your toes out wide, plugging the right big toe down, the right pinky toe down in the heel, lifting up through that right ankle, and then coming into tree on the other side. So either left foot to your ankle, using your toes as a kickstand, inner calf, inner thigh, or half lotus. So if you're in half lotus or any other position, tree, the left foot or left leg will be pressing into the right leg presses either into the left leg or left foot, depending on your position. When you're ready to grow your tree, grow your tree. Doing whatever you want to do with your hands. If you feel super balanced, you can try to close your eyes for an added challenge. Hands together, heart center. Try to gracefully set that left foot down. Spread your feet out about a little bit wider than hip width distance. What is going on with my phone? Okay, hold on, sorry. I don't know what's happening. Okay, better. We're back. Spread your feet a little wider than hip width distance. Bring your hands to your hips. And you start to fold over, hinging from the hips. Then you're going to take your two fingers, your peace fingers, your middle and index fingers on both hands. Wrap them around the big toes only. Peace fingers, wrap around the big toes. On your next inhale, you're going to pull on your big toes. Big toes are going to press down on your fingers, and your elbows are going to pop out towards the sides, pulling yourself down deeper into a forward fold. Pull on the toes, go down deeper. Imagine there's a string lifting your hips up towards the ceiling. Elbows pop out towards the sides. You're breathing. And release. Come up to your fingertips, half lift. Heel toe your feet together or almost together. And then you're going to bend your knees, sit back down on your butt. Very gracefully, slowly, gently, noticing all of the movements your body makes, allowing yourself to be completely relaxed. Focus on the breath. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, we're going to twist. Left hand to right knee, right hand on the ground behind you. Keeping the shoulders on the shoulder blades. Twisting from the mid-back. It's okay, stick with it. Continue to twist and breathe. It's good for your spine. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, twist a little deeper if it's comfortable. And release back to center. Roll the shoulders out a little bit. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, twist the other way. Right hand to left knee, left hand on the ground behind you. Shoulders on the shoulder blades. Inhale, lengthen up through the spine. And then exhale, twist deeper. Keeping the chest and the heart open. Make sure you're not twisting with your neck. So you're not just twisting your neck to the left, but you're twisting your back. So you can keep your chin parallel with your chest. Release back to center, roll the shoulders out. Let's come down to Shavasana. Lay all the way down on your mat. Spread your feet out to the edges of the mat. And then allow your toes to fall outward, palms facing up. Arms are by your sides. Relax your entire body. Take 3 deep, relaxing breaths. organic and natural. Don't try to control it. Bring your awareness to your feet and think feet relaxed, legs relaxed, hips, pelvis, lower back relaxed, your entire spine, your rib cage, your chest and shoulders relaxed, your arms and hands, fingers, fingertips relaxed, your collarbones and your neck, your throat, your tongue, your chin, the tip of your nose, your eyebrows, your forehead, your cheeks, your ears, and the crown of your head relax. Finally, the mind. Just think mind, relax. Stay here in Shavasana. Go ahead and start to bring awareness back to your breath. Back into the energy in your body. Notice the energy in your body. Notice the prana moving. You can wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Very slowly and gently roll onto the right side of your body, coming into the fetal position. Breathing deeply here. Then gently pressing yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Try to keep your eyes closed as best as you can, staying relaxed. Try not to be on alert, just stay relaxed, present. Bring your hands together at heart center. And then bring your awareness, your inner awareness, your mind's eye to your third eye. So imagine that you're looking at your third eye or looking through your third eye. So your both eyes are closed, but you're looking at the space between your eyebrows. And I want you to just try to see if you can make a circle. Imagine a circle. Can you picture a circle? Can you see a circle? And then bring your awareness to your heart center, your chest, your heart chakra, your heart center. And imagine your heart center radiating frequencies of love and compassion. Imagine Imagine those frequencies charging your hands as they are together in prayer position at your heart center. Imagine that your heart center is charging your hands so that you can give off love and compassion to whomever you come in contact with. Thank you all for joining me in today's practice. I hope that you enjoyed. If you like this practice, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Instagram, the Palm Beach Yogi. Don't forget the Palm Beach Yogi. You can find me on Facebook, and if you would like to schedule a session with me for Reiki 1, Level 1 training, or to schedule a card reading with me or a Reiki session distance, email me at thepalmbeachyogi@gmail.com. Okay, namaste everyone, and have a great day.